The new year is coming, so why not resolve to not only becoming more successful, but also happier and healthier? Well, you are in luck because two-time New York Times bestselling author and founder of Bulletproof 360, the food, beverage, and content company that's helping millions lead a more mentally and physically healthier lifestyle, Dave Asprey joins us with details on his latest book called Game Changers. Good morning.
Good morning, Carly.
So much to dive in here, and from what I understand, this book shares 46 science-backed ways to optimize and change your life. I'm in. I can't wait to hear. Can you share some of them with us this morning?
I can. These laws and game changers are not just backed by science, but they're vetted by interviews with hundreds of the world's top-performing people, everyone from Navy SEALs, Nobel Prize winners, NFL quarterbacks, people who achieve the highest levels. How did they get there, and is there science behind it? And what came out was these 46 laws that fall in three big buckets. They do things to be smarter, they do things to be faster, and they do things to be happier. And they weren't born that way. They didn't start out that way. They earned those. They found out how to do it. I wanted to learn how to do that. And when you distill that down, it's 46 laws. And I want to share the first law with listeners
I'm
today.
so eager to hear.
The first law in the book is learn the power of no. And this is really applicable because it's holiday time. And people who've achieved these big things figured out at some point that focusing on their weaknesses, the way your teacher made you do it in 6th grade, you're not good at that, spend more time on it. They stopped doing that behavior and they said, I'm going to focus on the things that I'm really good at, where I can make a difference. I can be really good, and I'm going to get help on the other things. So that means around the holidays, if there's things that just are drag, that just suck the energy out of you, don't do those things. Don't go to that holiday party. Don't wrap the presents so nice. Whatever it is that's actually sucking your energy, they don't do that. They do things that have a higher return on energy. And I have applied this to my own life. And the difference is that I wake up every day going, this is awesome. And I go to bed every night the same way. It's not a drag. It's not a slog. And I have more energy than I ever have in my life. And that's just the first of the 46 laws.
Well, and you're speaking, myself included, to a lot of busy moms out there. I think we are so guilty of trying to do it all and then not getting anything done right. You said something else that piqued my interest, and that's, I think a lot of people assume you have to be born with this natural talent. You have to be born with something that nobody else is born with. It sounds like that's not necessarily the case.
Some of the people I interviewed have that. I mean, Tony Robbins, he's tall and he's big, and you know, he was born different, but he still had to struggle and learn how to do the things he learned how to do. And for most of these people, they're normal people. They just figure it out over time. If I just do these things a little bit differently and I keep doing that, I get these amazing results. And the first results that you feel are you're happier. When you're happier, there's less struggle in your life. So they're not wealthy and powerful and successful because they were born that way. They're not that way because that was even their goal. They're that way because it emerges from just loving what they do, from creating happiness and removing the obstacles in their lives that are invisible to us all. The 46 laws and game changers are about showing you what's holding you back so that you can say, I'm going to focus on this law. Because when I read that, I'm like, oh, why didn't I not think of that? Well, that's the problem. We could spend our whole life trying to think of the next thing, and you might not find it. Let all these people do the work for you. That's what I did. It's paid so many dividends in my own life. I felt obligated to share it. That's why I put a year of my life into these interviews, into writing this book, because in 4 hours, you can get all that knowledge.
Yeah, well, I'm sold. I can't wait to read it. Again, it's a great holiday gift as well, and then one you can gift yourself for the new year. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time this morning.
It's been a great pleasure. The book just hit shelves. It's available, and it will change your life.